Viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today discuss Revolving Days by David Malouf. David Malouf is an acclaimed Australian poet, novelist and essayist known for exploring identity, memory, belonging, displacement and the intimate relationship between past and present. Born in Brisbane to Lebanese Christian and English Jewish heritage, Malouf's writing blends personal emotions with universal human experience. Much of his poetry reflects autobiographical moments, transforming small memories of profound insights on love, loss, and time. Historical background: Revolving Days appears Malouf's 1980 poetry collection selected poems. The poem reflected 1950s and 60s Brisbane environment in which Malouf grew up, a period of social conservatism, emotional restraint, and youthful longing. The poem draws from the poet's autobiographical memory, a past youthful love that shaped his emotional growth. It captures the tension between his first self and present identity, a key concern in post-war Australian literature. Okay, that is about the historical background of the poem. Okay, so environment of the Malouf in his the 1960s Brisbane. Okay, environment. Then the summary of the poem, simple summary. Revolving Days is a reflective love poem in which speaker revisits his youthful romantic attachment of that once defined his emotional world. He remembers how deeply he was shaped by that experience, how he imagined and remade himself in response to love. The poem suggests that although the relationship ended long ago, its emotional imprint continues to revolve within him, shaping his present sense of self. The speaker acknowledges that the person he is today is not the same as the young lover he once was, yet that earlier self still lives in memory. Okay, the poem is both nostalgic and self-critical, exploring the complexity of growing beyond a love that once felt transformative. Okay, that is about his love and romantic poem in his okay, deep thinking and youth and imagined he remade himself response to love. Okay, now come to the analysis in this part. Malouf uses confessional, introspective tone in his writing and express the first love becomes a psychological landmark. The poem is titled Revolving Days suggests itself okay, cyclical memory and moments that return again and again, refusing to settle. The speaker is aware that time has received him, but memory keeps the emotional core intact. Okay, Malouf blends everyday language with lyrical metaphors to highlight the tension between past and desire and present maturity. The poem explores how love once inspired the speaker to create a new version of himself. Okay, a self built partly uh, from imagination and longing. The sense of self-questioning is central. The speaker is both embraced and grateful for who he once was. There is also quite acknowledgement of regret. The relationship did not last, but emotional vulnerability of the period still revolves inside him. The poem becomes a meditation on identity. How much of who we are is built from past emotional experiences. Major themes, memory and persistence of the past. The poem shows how past experiences, especially first love, continue to shape the present self. Memory acts like revolving wheel, returning emotions that never fully disappear. Identity and self-creation. The speaker admits he positioned himself to feed the love he desired. Love becomes a mirror through which one constructs or imagines a new identity. Love, loss, and emotional maturity. The poem reflects the bittersweet nature of youthful love, the intensity, the vulnerability, and the eventual loss. Though reflection, the speaker gains maturity and self-understanding. Time and transformation. Time changes everything, including relationship and the self. Yet, even as the speaker evolves, the emotional imprint of the past remains part of is in our life. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.